Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, All Things FPL. This is going to be part 2 video of the FPL price reveal. As we all know, today we had more price teas from FPL, so they have basically covered all the 20 teams now. But although there are teams which has already revealed some of these players' prices, not all of them. So we are still waiting for more of these prices to come through, which we assume is going to be within the next few days. And the big news is going to be the official FPL website going live, and so we are all waiting for that to happen as well. So it's going to be exciting, guys, and for myself it's going to be exciting, this video. Haven't been coming in front of you guys before, so now here we are. And please like the channel if you like it, guys, and subscribe. And yeah, it'll be a great way to do these things together. So let's jump into the video now, because we have a lot of players to cover. Right, okay, so okay guys, so let's start looking at the players now and their prices. And I'm gonna go for Chelsea first, because Chelsea is my team. I support Chelsea, and as you can tell from my hat. So let's start with Chelsea. Let's see if there is any player that I like. They revealed 4 of their players at the moment, and I must say there's nobody that excites me, unfortunately. That's because they come at sort of high prices at the moment. Like Werner at 9 million, I'm not really sure if he's a value for 9 million, because I need to see a bit more from him. I'm saying as a Chelsea fan. Mendy at 6 million is kind of expensive when you can go for other sort of value goalkeepers. And Kante is not an option, and Azpilicueta at 6 million is could be considered, but he's sort of I don't know if he's going to play as a right wing back. So he probably could be an option, but I would also like to see how the prices come up for Chilwell and Reece James. So and I suppose they will be coming at a higher price than Azpilicueta, so maybe 6.5 for both James and Chilwell. So anyway, that's Chelsea. We need to wait and see for the full list of prices. Let's go for the next team. Let's cover Everton. So Everton, also we must look at Everton because their fixtures is really good. So Everton has Southampton, Leeds, Brighton, Burnley, and Aston Villa, and they are top of the ticker. So I think Everton players, we can definitely consider them. So somebody like Calvert-Lewin is something I would look at, like 8 million. I had him in the last season, start of the last season, and it looks like I'm going to have him again in this season as well. James is okay at 7 million. Richarlison 7.5. I think I would rather go for DCL. And one player that excites me most is Dean, because Dean we all thought is going to be like 6 million, but he comes out at 5.5. I think it's a great price for him. Again, we have to see who is going to come in and manage this Everton team. At the moment they have no manager at all, so that's something we need to look at, but I think they provide good value, definitely. So Everton, and then let's go to Leicester. So Leicester is again exciting pick for our team, I think, because Leicester have got let's look at the ticker for Leicester. Well, they are towards the end of the bottom, but they have Wolves at home, West Ham United, which should be okay, right? And then Norwich City, which is not great, but we know Vardy and Iheanacho scored against City, I think. So and then Brighton. So I think Leicester is fine. Yeah, guys. So I think Leicester could be a good option for your to consider for your team. The goalkeeper comes at 5 million. I think it's a good option. Iheanacho, definitely. I think I should be considering him. 7.5. I think he could be in my team as well, guys. Madison at 7 million is it's a good price, but he was injured in the last season, so we don't know how he's going to come back. But Vardy at 10.5, I think it's too expensive for me. 10.5. I think last season he come at 10 million, and now it's 10.5. I don't think he had a great season, and yeah, we know he's kind of aging as well. So, well, he's aging, but I know he's also scoring some goals. But I don't know, 10.5 is probably too expensive for me. Let's look at other teams now. So we have, I think we covered Liverpool yesterday. Let's look at City. Of course, City. They revealed 4 of their players, so I think Diaz could be an option at 6 million, especially when you have Chelsea players coming at an expensive price. I think Diaz, we know City can defend, and I think he could be a good option. Mahrez is an interesting one at 9 million. I think he will be fighting with somebody like Son, with 10 million. We covered Spurs yesterday, but I think I like Mahrez. Mahrez is good, especially when De Bruyne has come at 12 million, and Sterling is no go option for me at the moment because he hasn't shown much form last season. So De Bruyne at 12 million yeah, I would say you can justify his price, but you can't have everyone in your team because of this price, how they have been priced them, because we will come to the United team now, guys, and we will see how Bruno, for example, is priced similar to De Bruyne, so you can't have them all. So maybe if you look at their City fixtures, let's look at the season ticker, and City comes up here with Tottenham away. Is not that it's not that appealing initially, but then they have Norwich, and I think United is playing Southampton away, which is also a good match. But I think maybe I'll need to swap Bruno with KDB. That might be an option. So yeah, that's City. We are still waiting for full list from for these teams, which we haven't got it yet. United, they released the on their website, and they have Bruno Fernandes at 12 million. So we saw KDB is 12 million. Bruno Fernandes is also 12 million. So you have to make a choice there, guys. And I think you could rotate them, like have one and then swap them for the other one. That could be an option because they are 12 million, and initial during the first few game weeks you can afford to do that, because hopefully if Fernandes doesn't go up like 12.5 in the first few game weeks, then it should be fine, right? Then the other players I would look at is Shaw at 5.5. Again, I thought he was coming around 6 million, but I think we are lucky to have him at 5.5, so maybe he's going to be in my team as well. I think great value for 5.5 if he stays fit, like last season. I think certainly is an option. I wouldn't go for Cavani or Martial because there are those good striking options from other teams, so I wouldn't look there. Lingard could be an option if he plays. 7 million I think is a good price. Then we have Greenwood, 7.5. I think interesting price as well if he starts. So I think for me the main player will be Fernandes. Again, guys, I'm just gonna go randomly because I'm not covering all the players because we haven't got that time. So just covering the key players from each team. So we have just avoid Newcastle for now. Norwich we covered. Southampton players, I think the main ones I would look at is probably Ings coming at 8 million, could be an option. Defenders, they have like Kyle Walker-Peters have gone up to 5 million now, so doesn't interest me a lot. But their goalkeepers come at 4.5 again, so maybe an option. You can rotate with your other goalkeepers who is around the same price, so you don't end up spending a lot of money on goalkeepers. Spurs players we covered yesterday. I think it's basically Son, comes at 10 million. I think it's a good value. Yeah, let's look at Watford players because Watford just got promoted as well. I think somebody like Sarr is a good option at 6 million. I think it's a good price. Sir Lata, the defender, I think for 4.5 could be could be good. I think in championship they were quite good defensively. So Sirlata could be an interesting option. Danny Rose, if he plays as a wing back for 4.5, I think could be a good option as well. Definitely. Okay, I could also look at Backman. I think he plays for Austria in the Euro Cup at the moment, and he's for 4.5. I think is a good option to have as your probably as a backup goalkeeper. How is Watford? Yeah, even Watford's. If you look at season ticket, Watford's matches, they look all right, you know. So yeah, he could be a good option. Okay, let's look at another team now. Watford, West Ham. We covered yesterday. Wolves. I think I would just look at Jimenez or nothing for the moment. Jimenez also coming back from injury, so I don't know how he's going to react and start the season. So probably wait before we go to Jimenez. I think the main team which I didn't cover yet is Aston Villa. I think there are a couple of options here. So Aston Villa has released the full price list of their players. So Martinez unfortunately comes at 5.5, is no more an option now. I think is expensive. I think Aston Villa has a good start to the season, good matches, but I'm not sure if I can afford him like 4.5 because I need to use that money elsewhere in the team. Grealish comes at 8. He's a good price, I think, if you can afford him. I think the main guys here will be Bundy coming at 6.5. I think great option. I think 6.5. If you double up with Watkins, who is 7.5. Hopefully you guys can see this screen, guys. Okay. I think you can see it. Okay. Right. 7.5 Watkins is again a good option. I think he's going to be in my team. 7.5 striker. I'm not really sure, guys, the formation at the moment because we can only look at that once we get the full list of prices, and then we start putting them in into the team. So because we need the official FPL site to be live first, so we can start tinkering with our teams. So I could go 3-4-3 or 3-5-2, looking at the options that we got so far. All right, guys. So. Yeah, I'll also look at Newcastle. That's the last team I want to look at. I think the goalkeepers comes cheap at 4.5, but probably look at somebody like Saint Maximin at 6.5 could be an option. Or Wilson, we know what he can do. If he's on a run, he tends to get goals. So there are a few options there as well. Okay, so I think we covered most of these teams since yesterday's part 1 video. This is like part 2 video actually. This is a quick reaction as well, so we will be going through some other players and stuff once we have the FPL site live. Yeah, so guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And I'll be back with another FPL video as soon as we have more information from FPL. So that's it for today, guys, and hope you all have a good time, and see you all soon. Thanks very much. Cheers.